It was not intended. I meant to exist in this space at the moment.
And we are live.
Ooh.
Alrighty. That's weird. I'm not sure if it's actually recording it this way or not. But in my OBS, it looks like it disables Fenn's face cam if I don't have Discord actively open.
Fen cannot exist in this context.
If I minimize it to open the spreadsheet, then no Fen. Perhaps it is still recording it, and my OBS preview is just incorrect, though, because that has happened before.
Oh yeah, but I've been putting my phone on mute when I go to work now because my mother can't call me at a reasonable time.
Oh yeah, somehow she exclusively calls you when you're at fucking work. I understand. That's reasonable.
And since I don't have to worry about like being emergencies or anything anymore, I'm good.
Yeah. If there is an emergency with your mother specifically, she can call your brother. Fuck her.
And if my brother calls me, I'm calling him back immediately because he doesn't call me during, except if he needs to. And usually when he calls me, it's at reasonable times.
Not in the middle of the night, yeah. Somehow, almost every time we are out together, at like 8 or 9 o'clock, your mom fucking calls you.
Yeah, this is what we mean by my mom does not call at reasonable times, guys. I mean, like, sometimes I will get calls at 11 or 12 at night. And I'm like, what? Why are you calling me?
What the hell?
Like, I know you work the night shift, but be courteous of other humans.
My night shift ends at 9. I still go to bed. I still try. If I'm not being insane like Baldur's Gate here, I still go to bed at reasonable times. I have not been going to bed at reasonable times lately, but that does not mean I have to live with her nonsense.
Absolutely. Jeez.
Okie dokie.
My mother's a menace.
Are we ready to go?
Yes, ready. I want to be the menace now.
Okay.
There's the laugh.
There it is.
So
There's the laugh.
we picked back up in the reputation phase, and I believe we got through Sorrel, and then we decided it was late, we should go to bed.
Yeah.
Did we even get through Sorrel?
Did we get through?
Let's revisit. So we added familial to Sorrel. I don't remember whether or not we decided.
Right, yeah.
I don't remember whether or not we decided we wanted to add anything negative. Because I don't think that Sorrel gained any negative reputation tags last time.
No, I don't think so.
Because Sorrel was like very like chill and playful with their family last time. I like that was.
Yeah, and I think the only one kind of could think of was one that they already had. So we were like, oh, that's a little redundant.
Yeah, they have logical, familial, and cold, and I think that we couldn't think of anything different enough from those to be necessary.
Yeah.
Okay, on to Estrella. She has 2 positive tags, noble and gracious, and 1 negative tag, which is stubborn. Do we feel that anything notable was added this time?
Oblivious.
That is funny.
That is funny.
Do we feel that notable? Would that be known to... so here's the question. Would other members of society think that about Estrella, or do we only feel that way due to our modern lens? Because through the lens of the current society, it is unusual for Estrella to be pursued. So I think that through our modern lens, we're like, how the fuck are you not noticing? But through the lens of the time, I think it's reasonable for her to not, because she sees herself as off the table.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
As funny as I find that.
Yeah.
I only said it in jest.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Not as truthful as it is in jest for this moment.
I don't want to toot my own horn again, but if I am willing to push this forward for a vote. Hospitable, is that a word? Yeah,
See,
that's a word.
Hospitable. Yeah.
do we feel hospitable and gracious are different enough from each other? That is my
To
only
be
point.
gracious, to be hospitable is to be welcoming and giving to guests. To be gracious is more of to give grace upon moments. Whereas if somebody accidentally was in inadvertently rude and such, she is gracious to uh you know
See,
pardon them
well,
or
while I
think nothing of
understand
it.
what you're saying, the maximum of a kind of reputation tax that a person can hold is 6. So they cannot be super similar. Because there's only room for 6 of
I
them.
don't. Yeah, I don't think it's necessary then.
Yeah, I figured. Yeah, probably the same thing. Okay.
Yeah,
Annual.
especially the context in which we put down gracious was in the similar context of her being gracious towards Morgan being slightly weird.
Yeah.
Slightly.
Whomst we love. She was only slightly weird the first time they met. She was weird. She was explicitly weird this time, but we love her anyway. Okay, so Scarlet currently has the positive reputations tagged kind-hearted and bold, and the negative reputation tag eccentric. Do we feel anything would have changed in the eyes of society?
I don't
Not
think so. I
really.
don't think so.
Mm-mm.
Steph?
To be fair, this in general, this was a kind of like private and or quiet batch of interactions.
The only reason that Sorrel gained a reputation tag was because this was the first positive interaction Sorrel has had in the game.
Yeah. Where they weren't being like mysterious and or ominous.
So I don't.
Even then, he was still ominous.
Yeah. So,
Yeah.
which is why I specifically said familia. It was made very clear that Sorrel's like, if you're family, we're good and chill, and I'll play around with you. If you're not family, I might eat your soul.
If we're family, we're chill. Scarlet, you're on thin ice.
Scarlet, you're only my cousin, so watch your back.
Scarlet, you need to chill the fuck out, girl.
So Audris currently has the tags polite, youthful, and flighty. Audris's turn in the limelight was 2 sessions ago, which was the tutoring session. I don't feel like anything new happened.
No, not really.
No.
All right, and
The
then
newest thing isn't even known to people yet.
don't be ominous. Okay. So
I meant he was invited to the party.
okay, fair. So
Yeah.
Morgan
I
has
wasn't
Morgan is on the verge of
trying.
something happening on both sides. So something will change with
Uh-oh.
Morgan if Morgan gains a reputation tag of any kind this cycle. So note that in whether or not you feel like she gained a tag. So she has the positive tags friendly and skillful, and the negative tags ignorant and hostile.
Ooh.
I feel
I definitely
like
don't think anything negative.
I don't know if hostile still applies.
So because of the hostile letter that she sent last epistolary phase, I vote for that to stay.
True. But this is how society views them, though, right? That was a private letter, whereas the town is gossiping about.
So removing reputation tags is. Let me look up what the book explicitly says about removing reputation tags.
Yeah,
Because
like,
I think that it's more meant to be you only remove reputation tags if they explicitly no longer apply, as opposed to whether or not people are still talking about it. And because it
Gotcha.
still applies, like, Morgan has not changed that behavior. It just has not been recently displayed, you know?
Yeah, next time Volvokov enters the scene, it's going to be back on full display.
Now, the only way that tag will be completely removed is if Morgan leverages it in a situation to get what she wants.
Yeah.
Like, if she cracks her knuckles at some little wimpy man to make him do something.
What's she gonna do to Audris?
So I was about to say, I am staring directly at Audris.
You wouldn't need to crack your knuckles at Audris to make him do what he wants. He's a good boy.
Just stare at him. He's afraid of
When his mother is around.
Especially since you're dating his mom. Ask nicely, and he might just do it. If you leverage too much force towards this choice, he may pee his pants. Can y'all hear Pepper snoring?
No.
No.
A little bit.
I couldn't tell if that was snores or coughs for a bit.
It's Pepper.
Because I've been hearing the sound.
It's little Pepper grunty sounds.
I'm sad I can't hear them.
I'd move closer to her, but she's like curled up against my leg, so if I adjust, she'll wake up and be like, "What the fuck, Dad?" We're sleeping.
What the fuck happened this week? How are we already playing again?
Yeah, it feels like this week flew by for me too.
So, adding anything?
I feel like no one else gets anything other than Sorrel, just because Sorrel gets his first positive tag because he finally wasn't an asshole. Okie dokie. On to the rumors tab. Okay, so everyone gets to either write one rumor or spread one rumor. If you all have a look-see at the rumors and scandal tab.
Uh-oh, I gotta find it.
I can also take a screenshot of it and send it in the chat if that would be helpful.
Please.
Okie dokie. Give me a moment.
Moment.
Hey, it's not like I said second. Like, moment does not have a defined period of time.
How long is a moment?
It's a great
A
How
few
many
seconds.
How does a moment last
It's
forever?
forever.
Oh!
How many
Hey.
seconds in an eternity?
A medieval moment corresponded to 90 seconds.
I have the picture. I'm uploading it.
Steph, we had the same fucking musical thought.
How much is a buttload?
I fucking I sang one of
buttload?
Beast's songs for my theater audition in high school.
Yeah, a butt is a unit of measurement.
It is? It's not just a buttload?
A butt is
Oh,
126 US gallons or 108 imperial gallons if you're a fucking communist.
I'm pretty sure a shitload has a definitive
Yeah.
of that too.
It started from a shed load. Where the fuck did these screenshots save?
No,
I
there's
saved
no
it, but I
there's
don't
no
know
unit
where
of
it
measurement
put
for a
it.
shitload, Seth.
Yeah,
No?
but
I
No.
thought it was.
so it doesn't actually have like correspond to anything. What it does do is it's like colloquialization of a shed load. So roughly the amount you put in a shed. I took the screenshot and it disappeared, and I don't know why.
What about fuck ton?
Also probably not.
Okay, there it is. It's now in voice chat.
It's
Okay.
real?
Behold it.
The One Piece is real?
Whoa.
Steph, stop getting on the same wavelength.
Come and get my child.
Okay, we have 3 fading rumors. So
I don't think enough time has passed for Sorrel's killing the husband to have faded out yet.
So is that the one you want to keep spreading?
You have to spread it for it not to fade.
Yeet.
So is that what you want to do, Civ?
Keep that one.
Because
Wait,
that's
I'm
your.
trying to.
If you choose to spread it, that is your one move this cycle.
I'm trying to read.
Okay, we can skip you and come back to you.
Oh, I have a quick question about letters.
Yes.
Does my letter have to have been sent to somebody, or like, for instance,
Yeah.
Audrey's letter about a book, like
You can. It can be something you received.
no, it was gonna be. Can it be something that was written and then tossed away before actually being sent?
Oh,
okay.
that's spicy. I like that.
Okay.
So at that point, it's something you're sharing with the class, but does not change the actual like narrative.
I'm gonna step away from my desktop real quick. I'm still here. I'll have my headphones. I just won't be in front of my computer.
Little beans.
Okay.
Okie dokie. So Civ's still thinking about it. What do you want to do, Key? Do you want to write something or do you want to spread something?
I think I want to write a new one.
Cool beans. I see that you're in the. Are you the anonymous elephant?
No, I actually am not in the thing at all because I am on mobile.
Okay, I will write it for you then.
Who
Thank
is the
you.
elephant?
I don't know.
It's not me.
There's an
'Cause I know
elephant.
it's supposed to be the
There's an elephant and a Dumbo octopus. So if you look in the corner and you're not the Dumbo octopus and you're not me, then you're the elephant.
I'm a Dumbo octopus?
You're a Dumbo octopus.
What does that mean?
Oh, they're adorable. Hold on, let me find you a picture of a
Am I an
Dumbo octopus.
Am I an octopus with really big ears?
Yeah, they got little flappy ears. This is a real animal. They're good. I will put him in the chat.
Okay. So, just mine is pretty simple. Mine is that the rumor got started that Estrella and Morgan are dating, or that they're courting.
That makes sense. I will
Yeah.
write it for you. Estrella and Morgan are courting. Okie dokie. Rumor created. Okay. What do you want to do, Steph?
What? Who?
Steph.
Oh,
You cut out Dusty. You cut
yeah.
out at the name part. I couldn't tell if you were talking to me or someone else.
Oh, fair. I thought you needed a minute to think about it.
Well, like I said, what do you want to do about it? And it's like, who?
So if I pick one, that means it's gonna pick up and spread, right?
Yes.
And then after I'll go through the list.
Unless it has the check mark next to it that says fading, people are going to talk about whether you spread it or not. But if it says it's fading, if you don't spread it this round, it will go away. The 3 fading ones we have are: it is rumored that Sorrel killed the Baroness Primrose's husband. Audrey has a horrible medical condition he is hiding from the court, and Scarlet moved to town from a not so innocent reason unrelated to her cousin. However, because we are adding a second rumors phase, I'm down if rumors don't fade this round, since we're actually rumors would fade significantly faster if they can fade in this round because we're adding another rumor round. So I'm fine if we can only add and we can't and we can spread but they can't fade this round. But that's up to y'all.
See, that's what I was asking. because I don't see it.
Since we're adding another another round, my feeling is I'm down if
Down.
Slightly disconnected. Are you still? Okay, yes. We're alive, OBS. Reconnect success.
Welcome back.
I don't know, Dusty.
No
You were
data.
saying my get it.
OBS returns.
OBS will return in Avengers Infinity War.
Okay. So Australia and Morgan are courting. So my thought is if you spread a rumor this round, you don't have to spread it next round and it still won't fade, so you'll keep your check mark. Does that sound fair? Or do we want to make this a purely writing new rumors chapter? Because
I don't think I understood the question.
Okay. So we have two options here.
Yeah.
We can either make it so that we only write new rumors this chapter, or we can make it where you don't necessarily have to write a new rumor. You can still spread a rumor, but rumors don't fade. If we do it that way, then spreading a rumor this chapter will carry over to the next time we do a rumor phase. Otherwise, spreading it won't mean anything.
Oh, I don't know why I'm having such a hard time following that sentence. I know what I want to do, if that helps.
If you pick a fading one, it will no longer be fading. If we don't pick a fading one, it will go away.
Yeah, it's how it normally goes.
But because I added another rumor phase, I don't want I figured we don't want things to go away incredibly quickly.
Gotcha.
So do we want to only write new rumors this phase, or do we just want to make it so they don't fade?
I like them
where you can still spread a rumor this phase.
I like the idea of them not fading yet.
Okay.
Like if they fade like every other thing or something.
Okay.
Yeah.
I want to spread the affair rumor though. I like the idea of like the servants are the ones spreading rumors and they're often eavesdropping on shit.
Which one?
An affair took place between the Stockton and Prydwen marriages. And maybe someone was listening in when Scarlet and Sorrel were talking.
The Brotherhood of Steel?
All right. That has been spread. It is disputed about the participants, meaning like maybe Sorrel bonked Estrella. Maybe Sorrel bonked Estrella's husband. Maybe Sorrel's husband bonked Estrella. Maybe the husbands were getting it on. Unclear.
Maybe they just had a huge fucking orgy.
Maybe they're swingers and it was all chill.
Yeah.
Unclear. I want to know who the one crazy person in the corner is who's like, what if they were all cool with it? What if they were all bonking, but they were also all cool with it? And they just all look at her like, you're no fun, Eliza.
Eliza, shut up. We're trying to get stuff done here.
Eliza, finish the silverware, child.
I would like to write the rumor that Morgan drinks tea wrong.
Ooh.
She does.
Yeah.
She does.
I could argue to stretch that further, other than just that. Morgan doesn't.
More than just tea.
Morgan doesn't take to English customs.
Ooh. I was gonna make it silly,
Morgan,
but I like it being Morgan doesn't take to English customs. So like that is significantly less silly now. But
no, it's scalding.
It's
Like
like,
the tea.
yeah, the tea drinking is something, but like,
I just wanted to be
in
silly since nothing can fade this chapter. I thought it'd be silly, but you know
yeah,
what?
I feel like in any society, you're not going to talk about that very long. Just like, oh, you see that new girl? She doesn't drink tea. And it's like, yeah. Anyway, did you hear about the Stockton and Pettywin marriages?
But I could understand like she doesn't know she drinks tea wrong leads to she really isn't taking to being in England.
No, she
when
isn't.
you when you said you wanted to take it a step further, my first thought was she eats pussy wrong.
Of course, that's where you went
Oh, no.
immediately.
She
You're a
doesn't know how to
lesbian.
pleasure women.
I think Morgan understands how to women.
Oh, she knows how to eat pussy.
I don't have anything I want to spread or not.
Yeah, you want to pass?
Yeah.
What about you, Civ?
I would like to just keep the killed Sora killed the Baroness's husband from fading.
Okie dokie.
So they're arguing like they fucked each other. No, they killed each other.
Yes.
They fucked each other, then they killed each other.
Whoa!
Whoa.
and then they're
Fucking
just
Jefferson over there knows what's up.
and they're just like, see, this is why we keep him around.
Jefferson, big brain shit.
And so it's like, oh, okay. So there is an extramarital affair, and then they killed each other over it. Nods.
We have Eliza and Jefferson are now just standing in the corner. She's polishing the silver, and he's wiping down the plates.
Who do Jefferson and Eliza work for? These have to be characters now.
Oh, you're right.
Can it please be Carolyn?
Yeah.
Carolyn comes home. All right, you two. What dirt do you bring for me?
She would.
Oh my god. That's
Okay.
fucking
Speaking
good.
of Carolyn,
Because also
I would.
she's Irish, so it makes sense that like in this time. Or wait, no, this is Carolyn. Sorry, I'm thinking
Carolyn
fucking
Abigail.
my bad.
Okay, so side note about Carolyn, I did something stupid, and I want to know if y'all would be down with me fixing this, or if you feel like things need to stay consistent. I forgot that her last name wouldn't be Winkler if she's married.
You're cutting out again.
So what he is saying, Dusty realized he accidentally named his aunt her husband's name, but she's supposed to be related to Audris. She's not. She shouldn't have the same last name as Audris. She should have her husband's name.
Yeah, originally I didn't have her married, and that's why her last name is still Winkler. But she's married; it shouldn't still be Winkler.
Dusty, you are just dying here.
Hold on.
They died.
Hello. Do I
Hi.
sound better?
Hello. You good?
I hopped out and hopped back in to see if that would help.
It does. It seems to have.
Cool. Anyway, are y'all down if I change Carolyn's last name? Because I forgot that her last name shouldn't be Winkler if she's married.
Yeah, that's fine.
I don't think it does anything to us anyway.
Well, it affects
we
Steph,
already
'cause
forgot that one of us isn't my niece, but my cousin, and she can't be related to my mother. We're not keeping some of these things straight, but neither are any of us.
Her last name is now Howard. It is in the document so that you don't forget.
Okay. Okay.
Howard Stark. This is Infinity War.
Damn.
Oh, my brain immediately went to Game of Thrones, but
What, when I said Stark?
You know,
I know nothing about Game of Thrones.
I know like
that's
bits
the way I
and
want
pieces.
them to. I can certainly make this the Game of Thrones.
Grabs you.
What are your secrets?
I'm imagining I'm like holding you in my fist and you're cackling like a witch.
If we end up having a wedding event, everyone be on guard.
Okay,
Ah.
are we ready to move on to the epistolary phase, my friends?
I am ready.
Okie
I
dokie.
when you
My
say that.
pistol is loaded.
Who would like to go first? Okay, before. Is anyone not ready and wants to go last? Nice. I appreciate preparedness.
I wouldn't mind going last. Like this is the letter phase, right?
Yeah.
Okay. It's just one minimum, right?
Yeah, you don't have to write any if you don't want to, but it's one or two.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. I can go last in case I think of a second one.
Okay.
I've got mine open and ready.
Uh,
I am ready if no one else wants to go first.
Yeah. Why don't you go first? Because I have a suspicion that it will make sense. It will make the most sense for us to read our letters in the order of Estrella, Audris, and Morrigan for reasons that you will see in a moment.
Yeah.
Okay. So, firstly, the most obvious one. To my delightful newfound friend, Miss Morgan Petrovna.
Ooh,
I had a
delightful.
wonderful afternoon with you the other day. Getting to know you while showing you around Habershire was a seldom enjoyed delight, and getting to share a meal with you at a personal favorite spot of mine was wonderful. I hope you're more comfortable in Habershire. This quaint little town does have much to offer, and I'd very much enjoy showing you more if you ever have the time. Though I am sure I will be seeing more of you at the many events this social season. Perhaps one day we should compare calendars to see where they align. It is wonderful to have a friend to talk to between the pleasantries. In other news, it was nice to meet your friend. He seems rather boisterous but very friendly regardless. If he is happening to be staying long, I would love to get to know him better with you present. As always, my door is open to you. I send you my well wishes. Respectfully yours, Lady Estrella Stockton, the Baroness Primrose. Yee.
I just
Okay.
posted my letters in the letters tab so that y'all can read along with me in case I cut out when I read. But continue.
Got it. Okay. So, my second letter. To the Right Honorable Baroness Primrose, I and my firm hope this letter finds you well. As a well-respected and well-valued patron of our firm, we are honored you continue to solicit us as to handle your legal affairs. We hope that you will continue to do so in the future. On the matter of your estate, we are currently making copies of the updates to your last will and testament. Everything is ratified and signed. The document is written to your wishes. We will have a courier send you a copy for your personal records, and another copy will be kept in our firm's records as well. Please feel free to reach out to us if you require any further legal assistance. Well wishes and good fortune upon you. Mr. Michael Crawford, attorney at law, Crawford and Sons Probate and Estate Law Firm.
Estrella's lawyer has a name. Important lore.
Wait, who's Primrose again?
That is
It's
Estrella's
Estrella.
title.
Yeah, her title is the Baroness Primrose. Because that's the way landed gentry thing. They were named after their estates. Their titles, or at least their titles were.
Okay. Right, it's a Primrose.
English gentry titles and names are very, very weird.
Oh, okay, I was just going through the documents. Like, I don't see Primrose written anywhere. What the fuck?
So When Estrella eventually dies and Audrey becomes the Baron Primrose, that's gay as fuck.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, because it wasn't gay enough before.
But just the title, the Baron Primrose, that's so gay. Just this God, just this little fruit. I want
wow.
to pick him up and shake him.
What kind of fruit is he?
Real.
Is he like an apple? Is he an orange? Dragon fruit?
Air.
Pear? Yeah, yeah, I can see pear.
I mean, he's French. French love pears and apricot.
I'm allergic to apricots. He can't be an apricot.
Also, I feel like apricot has more of a cunt energy than a pear does.
Apricot has more cunt energy. That's fair. They're little cunts. That's why they make me itchy.
I can't be the only one to think apricots are fucking. They have attitude.
Well, well, it is the only fruit I've ever eaten that I've had an allergic reaction to. So I'm gonna say that they have cunt energy.
I have an allergic
Yeah,
reaction.
I'm sorry
Yeah.
about that, dude. I really am.
I have an allergic reaction to all types of fruit. Fruit is disgusting.
Okay, I'd
That's
never
crazy,
eaten
Tom.
I'd never eaten an apricot before, and I'd mentioned this to Civ, and they were horrified. So they bring an apricot to work and like, eat this new fruit you've never eaten before at work. And
I
then
lied. I like fruit.
and then they had to
Of course you do.
run to the neighboring Walmart to make me eat antihistamines because they made me eat a new fruit I was allergic to.
Fucking
No.
hell.
Because I'm
Nice
standing
going.
I'm standing there
Apricot orchard in my yard.
I'm standing there at the register like, oh man, my mouth is itchy. That's not good.
I like grapes, but only green grapes.
Okay, you know what? I
Mhm.
fuck with grapes. Grapes are a good choice.
But they have to
Don't
be.
fuck
They
grapes,
can't
that's
be.
bad.
They can't be soft. They have to be extremely crunchy.
Yeah,
Oh yeah, they
yeah.
they,
Yes,
they gotta
yes,
be
yes.
crisp. No one wants a mushy grape.
Unless you are making wine.
Okay.
Green apples.
Yeah, but you're not
No.
eating that grape. That's not an eating.
I like.
Yeah.
I like green apples.
Mm,
I love a yellow apple.
green apples
I
are
get-
okay. Honey crisp is where it's at for apples.
I get down with bananas occasionally.
It's a good banana.
Anyway, fruit
Okay.
escapades
Oh,
aside,
banana.
Oh, well, from one
Right.
fruit to another. Let me read Audrey's letters. Okay. So, in order to make this flow better, I am not going to read this in the order that I wrote them. I am going to read the letter that pertains to Fen last, so that Fen can go directly after me.
Gotcha.
Even though, logically, the letter I'm about to read would be the one that I would read last for dramatic effect.
Okay.
Okay. Here is the letter that I foreshadowed last time, that my friend's anonymous Dumbo octopus is looking at the letter with me. Who's the Dumbo octopus this time?
I think it's still me, isn't it?
Are you still a Dumbo octopus? Are you looking at letter 4, Warren?
I'm looking at the letter.
Okay, yeah. You're still an octopus. Okay. Dearest
now.
Audress.
yeah, Steph. It's Steph.
Dearest Audress, do excuse how long this letter takes to reach you, as I expect it will be a fortnight or more from my writing. Such is mail overseas, I suppose. I do so loathe when we make port in India. Englishmen were simply not built for this sort of weather. It's a wonder how the locals stand it, but I suppose our chilly winters would give them equal fright. I do finally come with good news, my friend. When we once again make port in Havershire, I am to be transferred to dock work for the foreseeable future. I have not gotten to see you in the flesh in years now. I can only imagine how you've grown. The crew says I've grown quite a bit myself, though more in stature and shoulder than in height. I hope your fancy introduction party went well, and you were not too frightened. I wish I could have been there to support you, like I was when we were boys. Being friends with one of the
Hope you
servants
were
was
frightened, Bean.
Being friends with one of the servants was scandalous enough, but the willingness you've shown to maintain this friendship, even as I continued to sink lower, never ceases to amaze me. I hope you're still willing to see me when we dock, now that you're a big fancy lord and I'm just some dock monkey. All I've ever wanted was to see you thrive. If pen pals is all your new life lets us be, I promise I'll learn to live with that. expect another letter from me when I arrive. That'll give you time to decide if your reputation can handle seeing an old friend. Until then, keep your chin up, little weasel. Yours, Warren.
This letter has me so fucking excited.
If you know, you know, and you don't get to know yet if you don't.
The gays.
They're
They're
killing me.
so.
Gay.
Yeah.
They- Oh, Dusty.
I don't recall if I told you out of character who Warren is, Civ. We might have talked about that over Hot Pot. I don't remember.
Isn't he your whore?
Okay, damn.
Oh no, I made a joke that I was going to that I might bring in a character who's a prostitute, and I changed my mind.
Okay.
World
So
global
I am
confession.
not just being a bitch here. I am genuinely like, is this the whore?
Oh,
No.
I
They were not
see.
being a bitch. I was. There was a point when I was rolling around in my mind what job Warren had, and I was thinking, oh man, it'd be really funny if he was a prostitute. But I was
This is your little whore.
but I was considering the idea that like Audris is underage and a pen pal of his being a prostitute might give some of y'all the ick, and I felt like that was not a decision I should make without talking to y'all in case that made anyone uncomfortable. Because Audris is a minor, and one of his closest friends being a whore was something worth asking about before I chose that.
Also, I'm the one playing Caroline. I'm the one supposed to be calling Audris's friends whores.
Yeah.
True. Hey.
How does everyone
He
feel about
specifically
Audris
told
being
me
friends
it
with
would be-
whores?
Yeah, I
Doesn't-
was given the
doesn't matter to
notion
me.
that this was being a whore, not that this was a person. That didn't come out
So-
right.
So the Civ is fine, Fen is fine, Steph, Eve, are you accommodating with whores?
Oh yeah, I don't care.
Hell yeah.
What do you think, Key? Key is dead.
They got fucking Key. First Dusty, no Key.
It's the horse.
The possibility of whores killed Kyoko.
I'm sorry. Okay, I'm
No
back.
one said anything about killed, just that they got him.
Oh,
Okay,
the
I'm back.
whore.
Sorry.
You're good.
The whore.
Anyway,
Like, is the horse
Anyway.
leaving you?
It's they them, right? Key?
okay. Okay. Okay.
It's they,
Yeah,
Okay.
I'm fine with it, but given your letter, it sounds like it's something that they just do on the side.
Yeah, this was from an earlier draft of Warren, so I don't even know if I'm going to
Okay.
I don't even know if I'm going to use it. But I figured if that is something I want him to have done in the past, I should ask, because if it's a previous job of his that just makes people be like, "Oh God, you're the whore," and he doesn't do it anymore, then I feel like then I could choose to do
Okay,
it
yeah,
and
no.
like cut it if one of yours is underage.
I
Yeah.
mean,
And given they've been friends for a long time, that would imply that Audris was friends with Warren while he was an underage prostitute.
Uh-oh.
your
yeah.
your mic or internet does not like you tonight, Dusty.
Poopy. Hold on.
But yeah, I'm not bothered by it at all. Don't worry about it. You're good.
He could be the ship whore.
Yeah, he could be a ship whore. Anyway, I'm not 100% sure if I want to go with that yet. I will leave him mysterious for now. But I figured, like, Audris would have had to have been friends with... So, for transparency, Warren... Now that I think about it, Warren was 18 when Audris met him. So there was no point when Warren would have been an underage prostitute.
Yeah, I figured. But yeah, I'm not bothered by it, so yeah, you do what you want.
How would Estrella feel about Audris associating with whores?
Again, so hold on, I gotta find a way to word this. Estrada's opinion on prostitution in general is it is a profession that has existed since the dawn of time, which is true. So she is definitely not going to treat them poorly. That being said, she is a little wary and kind of doesn't want them around. And it's
I would-
not necessarily because it's not necessarily just because, like, again, it's not because she thinks ill of them. It's like they wouldn't exist if there wasn't like a clientele that wants them there. But it is sort of like she is concerned because that industry, like, it's not a safe industry to be around. And it's not a safe industry to be in, and it's not a safe industry to be around.
Fair enough.
So it's
Isn't it
yeah.
legal? Isn't it legal in this era? I forget.
No.
It's not? Okay. I didn't think so. But I was doing some research and I could not, like, there was a point when it was legal and I
Because
think
it never stops them.
yeah,
So, Dusty, there is a weird vagueality. During the Napoleonic Wars, it was understood that there were women upon the field
why are
for
you putting
necessity.
why are you putting the whores in danger?
For the men. It was always for the men. It was never for the women.
Yeah.
Why are you putting the whores in danger? Poor whores.
They ate the horses. Why do you think they won't put the whores out there with them?
Morale.
There you go.
Yeah.
I thought you were gonna say they ate
It
the
is.
whores. Don't eat the whores. Anyway, my second
They-
letter.
Everybody wants a good pussy.
They had to pay extra for that.
Okay. So my second letter.
Keep
Dearest
laughing
lady
like I'm gonna die.
Dearest Lady Morrigan, I hope this letter finds you well and is not too particularly surprising. I know we have only spoken briefly, but I already owe you a great deal. As you likely know, I have been in the care of Baroness Stockton for over 4 years now, and have known her since I was a young boy. Since the passing of my own mother, she has been the only mother I have known, and I have been lucky enough for her to claim me as her son and heir. Yet in all this time, I have never seen someone make her smile as she did just last night. I cannot recall ever seeing her cheeks pink in such a way. I feel the need to thank you for bringing her such joy. I do not believe she was unsatisfied with her life before now, per se, but I am beginning to believe she was more lonesome than I had realized. You have my gratitude for being the remedy. It has been many years since I left France, but I remember the confusion of the adjustment to English life quite well, and I can only imagine coming from Russia to be all the more shocking. If you would like any assistance acclimating to English life or have any pressing questions, please feel free to write to me. I promise I can be as discreet as you wish should you prefer my mother not know you needed assistance. Sincerely yours, Lord Audris Winkler.
Thanks for fucking that off.
All right. And rolling into mine right after that, so that way there's no lapse. Obviously, everyone knows who one letter's going to.
Yep.
Estrella.
Hello.
I apologize for the abrupt appearance of my old friend Magnus Halverson. I was not aware he was in town, and he is not known for his tact. I hope his appearance and way with words did not dissuade you from seeking my companionship. Rest assured, I have spoken to him, and he has seen the error of his ways. I do hope I get to see you again. Your company was quite enthralling, very much unlike those from where I come. To be received with this letter is a bouquet of pink Chinese roses, beautiful flowers to match the beautiful lady of the land. A friend, Morgan.
Aww. I am both touched and I find it humorous because by seeing the error of his ways, I am interpreting that as Morgan boxing his ears.
Don't fucking yell about, point at us and scream lesbians in public. What the hell, man?
It's that one scene. It's that one school dance from fucking Community when Pierce just points at lesbians.
And then my other one. Dear Lady Scarlet Palmer, I have received your invitation to this beach party, but at this time I find myself in the midst of some familial squabbling. I do hope my denial of your invitation does not sour your opinion of me, and should the situation change, I would be most excited to be received at your party. Please hesitate to reach out with other party invites. I do lay active. My best, Morgan Petrovna.
Oh, that was actually like really polite. I was expecting it to be like, no, I'm not coming, go away.
I keep opening memes forgetting that I'm recording my screen.
It was talked about last session, but I do remember part of it was like, I just kind of want Morgan to party crash. I feel like that's something she would do.
No, I.
Say no so that her showing up is notable.
Yeah.
Yeah, you
She
gotta
knows
say
she
no
knows how to
so
play the
that
politics.
you gotta say no so that when you show up, everyone's like, "Yo!"
Yeah, she knows how to play. She knows how to play the party politics.
I should specify this is not like a super fancy party. This is like
We
a
get
beach
together.
party, like more of like what a rural party would be. Like there's
A
games.
kickback.
Yeah. Like there's a
Yeah.
lot more dancing, there's games, there's a lot of punch and shit.
You know what a kickback. Everyone knows what kickback is.
Yeah.
I know what that means now. I don't know what that means then.
What?
What the hell, like, in this, like, stick up your ass era do you wear to that?
Nothing.
I mean,
Nothing. Fuck naked.
Who needs clothes?
Just something more like not as fancy, but you know, you'd still like you go to a kickback party, you still throw on like a flannel or a Hawaiian shirt or something, you know?
I'm
like
going to a kickback. I'm wearing sweatpants and a tank top.
no. It's this is not a kickback though, is what I'm saying.
But that's what I was saying. Is I was
it's
trying to
not
equate
a-
it to this, and I said kickback, and you went, yeah.
I misspoke then. A kickback is like
So
the
this is
fucking
like-
just chill and watch Netflix. This is a step below a super fancy party. It's like a kind of fancy party that would be in a more rural area. There's more games. There's
Yeah.
it's
like a festival.
man. It's
It's a
So-
garden party.
Yeah.
have you guys seen fucking Christmas Carol?
I've
Yeah.
seen fucking. Yes, I've seen fucking.
I partake in fucking.
You know the party that when Scrooge is just an apprentice, the party that his boss put on?
Yes.
It's
Yeah.
like a
Yeah.
little fancier than that.
Okay, yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
But it's that kind
Yeah,
of
I
just
get
like,
you.
yeah, like this isn't like it's no political shit. We're not here to be hoity-toity. We're just here to have fun.
Nice.
Yeah. Okay. We get you.
Okay, so if Steph wants to go last, next we have Civ.
Oh boy. I have that evil laugh.
Sorrel will be at his desk. He will be holding a copy of a couple of the invitation letters that
We don't role play this out, Civ. You just read the letter.
I know, but I want people to understand that Scarlett had done, and he's sending a letter to Daniel with flowers, zinnias, and marigold.
It's a marigold.
And it is simply an invitation to come along with Lord Audris to her party.
Okay.
And with a secondary note asking to meet in private in one of the rooms off to the side with one of her friends. Which friend is unspecified?
Okay. If you would like it to be clear that this, like, if you want this to be a note that Daniel will receive and genuinely believe it is from Scarlet, you have to spend a resolve token. And we are going to enter. I know. I'm dictating this to everyone else. We are going to enter negotiation for the first time. Steph, you are the receiver of this resolve token. Do you consent to this?
Absolutely.
Secondary point. Would you like to attach any conditions to the acceptance of this resolve token? As in, yes, but this happens. something that would be beneficial to your agenda that specifically pertains to Sorrel or characters that Civ is in control of. Those characters being Jasper and Volvikov.
Volvikov.
I don't know that you have any particular connection to either of those characters, though, so it would probably be Sorrel.
If this is too much, I'm willing to spend a resolve token myself. But I would love if, in the case of Sorrel writing this letter, he like stepped out to use the bathroom or something, and Scarlet came in the room to get something and saw the letter, or at least like saw the note of like, "Hey, come meet me in this room with somebody else."
Oh, you want Scarlet to do some alterations. I am down for
No,
this.
no.
You just want her to know.
I just want her to know about. I like not even the fact that he's inviting this person. I just want her to see the side note of like, come meet me in this room with somebody else.
So she doesn't even know who the letter is addressed to?
I suppose so, yeah. Because she wouldn't want to like move the letter around unless it was addressed on the side note.
It wouldn't be addressed to him on the side note. His name would only be on the written invitation, and if the note was on top of his name, she wouldn't have to know.
Yeah.
Okay.
So because she wouldn't want to like move anything and let him know that she was snooping.
If you didn't alter it, I feel like you don't need to spend a token. But does that sound fair to you, Civ? Steph receives.
I do not feel she needs to. I do not feel she needs to use a resolve token to have just seen a letter if she does no altercations.
All right.
Nope, no altercations. Just
all right. So
she knows that he's asking someone to meet in a separate room, with someone else. I think I'll leave it to you if she knows who the other person is.
But the only thing is that means Scarlet will know Sorrel will be there, and she wasn't supposed to know.
But Sorrel still doesn't know that she knows.
Yes.
So are you still cool with this?
Okay, what if it was written in a way where like this would have been him mid-writing and he stepped up to use the bathroom or something? Like what if she like all she knows is that Sorrel is wanting to meet with Daniel in some separate room. She doesn't know like when or where. Like she just sees like upon arriving, come meet me here or something like that.
So you want her to know it's Dan, but know less details than the previous discussion.
Yeah.
Okay, so
you want to know it's Daniel, and that the meeting, but not when or where.
Yeah. And then I'll leave to you if she knows who the third party is as well.
I think that does require a resolve token since it is giving away who Sorrel wants to meet.
Okay, so if we do it that way, what will happen is the token basically disappears. Because Scarlet would be spending the token that she just gains. Meaning, Sorrel uses a token, and rather than gaining a token, Steph gains knowledge and does not spend a token.
Actually, never mind. I don't need to know who. I think it actually works better if I don't.
Okay, so you just know Sorrel.
He's meeting with Daniel. Yeah.
Okay, so you do want to know it's Daniel.
Oh wait, no, I suppose not. No. Okay, she just knows that Sorrel is like, meet me here, like meet up with me when you arrive. She's like, what the arrive? What? Okay, he's doing some business meeting, whatever.
Okay, but she does not know that this letter is forged in her name.
No.
And she does not know it's with Daniel.
No.
Okay. So just to wrap this up, Civ is spending one resolve token, Steph is receiving it, and the attached condition is that Scarlet knows that Sorrel is planning a meeting with someone. Does that sound fair to everyone?
Yeah.
Yep.
All right.
Yep.
All right. So, Civ, you now have 1 resolve token. Steph, you now have 3.
And Sora will receive a letter that simply says, I will be arriving in the next town over from Hilda. So she will not be within the vicinity of anything right now.
Okay.
She's not in town.
Nope.
She's not in town.
Okay, cool.
I'm sending Mother away.
You're sending Mother to safety.
No.
Nah. I have a if I know what I think I know, this is Hilda getting out of the blast radius.
Oh.
Okay, so keep in mind, Civ, whatever plans you have to do at the party, you now have to execute them using only 1 resolve token.
I know.
Okay.
They're fully aware.
I trust you. Just trying to, since this is the first time that we are spending a resolve token, I wanted to make sure everyone's on the same page. Okay, so that's both your letters. Steph, you are last.
I've only got the one, and it's not actually being sent out to anybody. It is curled up
Okay.
in a heap, like crunched up, tossed into Scarlett's wastebasket. A letter detailing how much she truly misses someone and their private moments together, and that she longs for a return to that. And towards the end, it just kind of like scribbles off as she loses the confidence, and without signing a to or from, she tossed it.
Baby.
Ooh.
Staring at the rumor that says that Lady Scarlet has eyes for someone. Really, is ominous humming a thing from you now? Okay. I
Yeah.
think that's the end of the epistolary phase. All right, friends. It is time for our first upkeep phase. Yay!
Woo.
I don't think I cannot laugh ominously or evilly in this role play.
Real.
It's a game about drama. How can you not?
Okay. So, beginning of the upkeep phase, 2 characters have not spent their monologue tokens. That being Civ and Key. You must spend them now. The following characters have not monologued this cycle: Scarlet, Audris, and Morrigan.
Um,
But I did.
You spent your token. You didn't monologue, did you?
I spent the token for
Yeah, but
You spent
Morrigan
the
has not.
token
Morrigan
for
has
others?
not done a monologue.
oh no. I have no need to.
No, but if one of us spends a monologue token, you have to do it.
Oh yes. Okay.
but that's only if you get picked.
Yes. So if we were playing this by the books, everyone would get to monologue this cycle. One of us is not going to monologue this cycle. My only because I wanted it to be more fun. I'm saying that you don't have to necessarily make sure everyone gets to monologue, but the person who does not get to monologue this cycle definitely gets to monologue next cycle.
Okay.
Wait, how does that work?
Because there's only 2 tokens to spend and 3 people haven't monologued.
I know, but that's what I'm trying to figure out. Like,
If at the end
'Cause
of the
somebody
next
had-
cycle that person still got skipped, they get to monologue anyway.
can you pick someone that's monologue? I'm just confused, like how it can end up with somebody not.
Because Estrella got picked twice.
Okay, someone can't go. Okay.
Yeah, everyone was picking on me today, or this cycle.
So the way the book makes it is no one can get picked twice, but I figured for fun, the way it works is if you spend your token during a novel chapter, you can pick whoever the hell you want. But if you're spending it in an upkeep chapter, you have to pick someone who hasn't monologued.
Gotcha.
So someone's going to get left out, but next cycle they get to monologue, so it's not that big a deal. So, Key and Civ, your choices are Scarlet, Audris, and Morrigan. Who do you want to make yap?
I kind of want to.
Yeah, I was gonna say that same thing. I kind of want to make Morgan yap.
Okay.
All right. Since Key got to monologue twice, I'm saying Key spins her token for this.
All right.
Yes, please.
What-
Thank you.
What
fuck do you want me to yap about?
Okay. What is Morrigan yapping about? Pick a time frame.
Oh.
It can be in a specific. Since we're doing this during the upkeep phase, the way that this works is either it can be during a specific moment that has happened during this cycle, so either the 2 novel chapters, or it can be how is Morrigan feeling right now in the downtime between the 2.
I'm gonna go with how is Morgan feeling in the downtime, like after all this has happened.
Fuck.
Sorry.
You can't focus on hockey right now. You gotta think.
Monologue for us, baby girl.
Do you want in character, or can I just shout at you?
Whichever one is more comfortable for you.
I think in terms of comfortability, it doesn't matter. In terms of ease, one is easier than the other.
So
Whatever is easier.
the token is meant to be in character, but if you have a difficult time doing it in character, I'm chill with you doing it out of character.
I mean, I could do it in character, but it's internal monologue because she doesn't know anybody. So who's she gonna turn to and talk to?
Yeah, it's internal. This is non-diegetic.
Okay.
Morgan's internal monologue is a fucking trans person from the U.S.
In
His
2025.
monologue is just the clapping cymbal monkey.
It's the bit from SpongeBob with the milk falling over. The internal machinations of my mind are an enigma.
She's at this juncture, her primary concern is Volvikov and whatever he's fucking planning. She hasn't seen hide nor hair of the fucking rat since she came to England, but she knows he's here. The other thing on the top of her mind is, oh fuck, I sent those flowers. Oh fuck, what does she think? Was that too much? Oh fuck, oh fuck.
Excellent.
Can
Perfect.
get flustered, even if it's internally.
We love a muscular, flustered woman.
We do, though. We really do.
We do.
We do.
I know what the chat likes.
Oh,
Strong women who are secretly soft. 10 out of 10.
yes.
I just wanted to press it.
You know what? That's so valid.
No, I almost peed.
Okay, so Civ, you have the choice between Audris and Scarlet. Who do you want to make yap? Oh, hello, Sushi. Baby Sushi is awake.
Aw, baby.
He's pawing at the sides of his enclosure, looking for escape.
You can do it, Sushi. I believe in you.
Scarlet, you got a monologue for me.
Oh, from when?
I have Alexa pick,
Context.
and she chose you.
Pick a time.
Yeah.
What was my time? What are my options of time again?
Anytime during the last 2 novel chapters, or right now during the upkeep phase.
Right now. Right after you read that fucking note.
Are you mad I read your note?
Oh no.
Right after reading the note, her main thought is that it's some sort of business. She doesn't get much into Sorrel's business, so she doesn't know what exactly, Side note, what does he's a brigadier, right? She's thinking it has something to do with some old Navy contact or something like that. She does have this twinge of like, is he up to something? What the fuck? God damn it. Why is he so mysterious? Motherfucker.
Just this twinge of, cousin, why?
Like,
What are you up to, you bitch?
It's probably just a Navy thing. It's probably just a Navy thing. Oh my god, but he only speaks in riddles. Does this have to do with the fucking shit we were talking about over breakfast with the letters?
So basically, Scarlet is deeply unsettled and is going to be keeping an eye on Sorrel even more than they already were.
She mostly assumes and is like trying to convince herself it's probably just some Navy shit. But like she's just got this like nagging feeling like, but what if it's not?
What if they're up to something?
What if this
now,
is
beside the letters would be flowers, the marigolds and the zinnias.
Oh fuck. That's not very businesslike.
That's true. Fuck. But like, she doesn't know how the Navy works. She fucking went on church missions with her family. Like, she doesn't know, like, if it's an old contact, maybe he'll be a bit more friendly or
flower
something.
language.
Oh yeah, Scarlet doesn't know. Scarlet doesn't know flower language, does she?
I'll have to look this up.
Thankfully, the little resource we have is very concise.
All three of them? Is there one that's better than the others?
They have different.
So the one I think you should look at is language of flowers in the Regency and Victorian era.
What were the flowers again?
Marigolds and zinnias.
I don't even know what a zinnia is. What the hell does that look like? I'm looking it up.
Zinnia?
Okay.
Down here in the South, we pronounce it as zinnia, not zinnia.
She would definitely know those then. With her parents dead, she would have gotten a shit ton of those. From people like, oh, I'm sorry for your loss. So her thought probably then directs to like, it's probably a Navy mate who died, or like he's meeting their widow or.
So knowing what those flowers mean makes her less worried. Sorry,
fuck.
Sorry,
what kind of meeting is those flowers? Did somebody die? Did he get flowers that somebody died? Because she knows his husband his ex.
Yeah, but this is a letter he's sending though, so.
Yeah, but she doesn't know that the flowers are going with it. She just sees the flowers are just there.
Oh, that's true. That's true.
You're playing
Scarlet is just in a minor, in a mire of confusion and concern.
You're just you're playing mind games and you're not even there.
That's the best kind of mind games.
So
I just had coke come out of my nose.
Oh no!
suffer.
Karma.
That was great.
Hey,
Face hurts, but
at
I'm
least it wasn't
happy.
fucking like vodka or something that would sting.
I've accidentally had orange come out of my nose. That
Oh
one's pretty
yeah,
bad.
that one stings. Yeah.
Oh,
Jesus.
I think my nose is immune to anything at this point, though, with the amount of shit I've snorted up it.
Okay, wow.
That's
all right.
have you done
Ah.
drugs or have you just fucked around with shit?
Everything but drugs.
All
Sugar,
that
salt,
coke.
fun dip, sugar packs,
Okay.
sugar crushed up crackers.
Crackers. Oh god, that must have hurt.
Yeah, this was all during like lunchtime in middle school.
That's
Hmm.
so understandable. Like I'm judging you, but like I understand.
Listen, I didn't have a fucking smartphone to watch YouTube on. That was my entertainment. Hey guys, look at this.
So like you were the kid that they made snort crackers.
They didn't make me. I did it myself. They didn't go do this. I said, look at this. I was a boy in fucking middle school. What else was I gonna do? Pants each other in the locker room? We did that too.
See,
Hell
no one
yeah.
would ever sit with me at lunch because I had rubber bands in my mouth and no one wanted to watch me take my rubber bands out to eat at lunch because I had braces. And so watching me like unhinge my jaw and remove all of the rubber bands made people be like, don't sit with her. She nasty.
Oh my god. I'm still loving that I'm just screwing so much with your head and I'm not even in the fucking room.
All right.
I mean, it's also on her for fucking like reading the letter. She's like, oh, I came in here to get my book. Oh, what's that? What's he up to?
Okie dokie. Next thing that happens, everyone gets one resolve token.
Damn.
Oh look.
I'm
my
gonna be
token
resolving
came
so
back.
much shit.
Yeah, if we had a formal facilitator, like if I wasn't playing a character, it would be different. But technically we don't have a facilitator. I'm playing a hybrid version of the two. So I'm playing by the no facilitator rules because I am not an omnipotent facilitator. I'm just making sure.
Love homebrew.
Yeah, there's a version of the game that lets you play with no facilitator at all, but since we've never played this game before, someone needs to be keeping an eye on the rules. So we're playing a hybrid of those two. So everyone gets one token. I mark them down. So Scarlet and Morgan now have 4. Audris and Estrella now have 3. Sorrel has 2. Everyone gets their monologue tokens back. Wait a minute. Wait, I was
Where am
incorrect.
I?
It is okay. No, that's the version. No, we don't all gain one monologue token, one resolve token. I was incorrect. I'm looking at the wrong version. I'm fixing that on everyone's sheet, so you don't have to go in and do it.
Damn, I was just gonna have Scarlet fucking spy on literally every interaction. Just use up all of my tokens.
No, that's for the version where we're not doing inner conflict, and I think we decided we wanted to do. That's for a game that is less than 3 cycles, and I think we decided we wanted to do more than 3 cycles. Given this was 1 cycle and it's all been set up, I feel like this is gonna be more than 3 cycles. So instead, progress inner conflict, which means we all need to pick an inner conflict. This is on the spreadsheet. For those of you who are not on the spreadsheet, I will write it in for you. So the way the inner conflict worked is it's always going to be in the form of blank versus blank, which is 2 things that you are internally fighting over. And any time that you make an action in pursuit of one or the other of these, you will gain 1 resolve token. If you either take 6 actions on either side of your board towards your inner conflict, or you completely fill up one side of your inner conflict, you have resolved your inner conflict and you get to take an extended backstory action, which includes things like make a new connection, take control of a connection from someone else, or
You cut out.
make an
You
entirely new character.
you cut out. You cut out.
Sorry.
You cut out too much. We can't
Okay.
exist.
Okay. So if
Where's
you
inner conflict at in the rule book? I'm looking at the page.
are you looking at the cheat sheet or the rule book?
I was looking at the rule book.
Hold on.
I guess I can go to the cheat sheet if that would be easier.
The cheat sheet says it is on page 102.
Okay.
Okay, what I have in the cheat sheet. This is a feature meant only for games cycles, longer games. Internal conflict is structured in the form of a statement: something versus something, love versus stability, family versus reputation, etc. What two forces are at war inside your character? We choose this at the end of this first cycle during your first upkeep phase. This is public information that will go on your character sheet and the spreadsheet. For every box you check in the inner conflict table, see your role sheet as well as the spreadsheet. So for those of you who are using that thing with the pretty picture on it that says the name of your class, it has those same checkboxes on it, or you can just use the spreadsheet, which is editable, so that's easier. Once you mark off 6 boxes or all 5 on one side, you complete your inner conflict. What happens then is you get to take an extended backstory action, which is complicated shit, like switching play to a completely different character. If you choose to do that, the character you are currently playing becomes a connection that you control. You can make a whole new connection that you also control. You can take control of a connection from someone else. There's a lot of options. But we'll cross the bridge of extended backstory actions when we come to it. Yee?
Sounds good to me.
I think we should go over all of them in detail right now.
Are you raising your hand or are you scratching your head, man? Okay. Okay. So 2 of y'all have already filled in what you want your inner conflict to be. For Key has put Estrella's inner conflict as happiness versus stability. Do we feel that is specific enough, or does it need to be more specific? I'm gonna put this up to discussion.
What, happiness versus stability?
Yes.
I mean, without knowing the exact details of it, I think that works because you can give up certain things in pursuit of happiness. I mean, just how the rich aren't the happy ones or whatever,
Mm-hmm. Not
I
to
mean, she
mention,
could full on, if things go a certain way, she could just full on go to Russia with Morrigan and help Morrigan reclaim her place in the monarchy.
Yeah.
And that would definitely be happiness over stability.
Mm-hmm.
Just leave your son here.
Yeah. Again, you did say that these are supposed to be. Plus, keep in mind, I'm if I've done my job correctly, you kind of get the impression that Estrella has been making this decision all her life.
Yeah. Definitely picking up on that.
So yeah. So it's kind of like this is sort of when she kind of has to choose instead of just striking the balance.
So,
Honestly, I need to edit mine too.
cool. So Civ, I know I'm gonna have to enter yours for you. What is yours?
How to put this?
That's my problem. I'm like, I know what it is. I just don't know how to define it without like a paragraph each.
It's fine if you need to. It's fine if you need to clarify it to us. Just put 2 words that sum it up. Like, Fen put blood versus water. That's not clear in and of itself, but colloquially we get it.
Okay, how's that for mine?
Blood of the covenant or
2
water of
words
the
that sum
womb?
it up. I'm gonna shake you. Sushi has climbed on top of his house and is attempting to escape through the grate in the top of the enclosure. Naughty hamster.
We love him.
I do. He longs to escape, as all hamsters do.
Do I need to make it less
Scarlet.
vague? Or is the vague a good thing?
I love the vague. I know what you're referencing. Blood of
Clarify
the
it.
covenant versus water of the womb.
Yeah, it's more just explain what would make you check each side of it, and I will, and that's cool with me. Like water would be pursuit of family, blood would be pursuit
Yeah.
of the people here in England.
Yeah. Yeah.
Sushi, what the fuck are you doing?
Hello?
He's literally climbing these slick acrylic walls like fucking Spider-Man.
Hey, yo.
Pictures. I need pictures. We need
I'm-
a video.
I'm trying. Oh man, he stopped.
I was gonna say if Dusty gets too close, he stops.
Like before I could even pull out my. Okay, I see. So there's little like vent holes in the side so he can breathe, and he figured out how to get his little paws in there and try and climb it like a ladder.
He's gonna go audition for the 3rd Spider-Verse movie.
Yeah.
I would see Spider Hamster.
Spider hamster.
Yeah, the problem is there's already a spider ham.
Yes,
And
he
he's a
has to be.
pig.
He has to be Spider Hamster.
Yeah.
He's like
I mean,
Spider.
listen,
He's Spider Ham's little cousin.
yeah, there's no reason we can't have a hamster. We've got a pig, a cat, a penguin.
He
I
could be
do-
Spicer. Spice.
I do like Spicer.
Wait, was it a penguin? What was
Uh,
Spider-Gwen in the Miles Cat universe? Penguin, right?
Yeah, she's a penguin. She's
Yeah.
she's
Okay.
Penguin.
Right.
Penguin Sacy. Meows Morales.
Yeah, fucking love that.
I think about Miles Morales often.
I really hope they show up in the Spider-Verse movie, the 3rd one. I really hope. I would love to see them on the big screen.
Me too. I gotta think about how to phrase mine too. I do like love versus true nature. That's
Thank you.
clarify true nature and what would make you check that side of the box. Like what would qualify as taking action in pursuit of this?
Basically, obnoxious things, loud party stuff.
Fair. It's like love versus hedonism, sort of.
Yeah. Actually, that might be a better way to put it. How the fuck do you spell that?
I hate that I think Audris and Estrella have very similar inner conflicts. It runs in the family.
Yeah, but to be fair, that kind of makes sense given the fact that they share so much of the same background.
Yeah.
How can it run in the family if they're not related?
Shh. What if I kill you?
Listen, blame my dad. He was a jackass before me.
Exactly, runs in the family.
And his father, also a jackass.
What? Why is love one side of everyone's? Everyone be wanting love and struggling with it.
To be
Love.
fair, that is a pretty common
Not
issue.
It's not necessarily about love. It is just about, do I go back to Russia and my family, or do I stay here?
I
Yeah.
mean, that's
Yeah,
still love in a
yeah,
way.
I get you.
But it's not necessarily love,
not
because like
romantic.
Morgan doesn't love Audrus.
Yeah.
Tolerates the young guy.
Oh, what
Just
do you mean? I'm talking to my phone, not you.
Shit, Morgan doesn't even love Estrella yet.
exactly.
Yeah, they're just having
So
they're
I'm-
like in the talking
She's
phase.
just a player.
So I've boiled mine down to love versus expectation.
Yeah. And that's a fair.
Okay, what do you want yours to be, Civ?
Hold on, I'm about to type it in because I finally figured out how to get it to type. If I
Cool.
sort of.
So we check these boxes during the upkeep phase, and you only get to check it once. So you get one resolve token for taking actions in pursuit of one or the other side. So you could potentially fill out the whole goddamn thing over the course before we get to the upkeep phase, because the upkeep phase happens after 2 novel chapters. So keep
Why
that.
do I have 2 cats' butts at my face?
What?
I'm looking at my cats because I turned around and both of them are staring at each other with their butts to me.
Redemption versus damnation. Oh, that's fun.
Mm-hmm.
Key, would you think that's pretty accurate?
Yeah, that's a pretty poignant, accurate motivation.
I really am not doing this on purpose. It just comes out of me, I swear.
I need Civ in every tabletop I do just for that laugh.
Yeah.
I love playing with Civ. They love to fucking plot.
Plotting is the fun part, though.
It
Yeah.
really is.
Alright, let me check my notes on the upkeep phase and make sure I didn't miss anything.
That's one of my
Everybody's
biggest regrets
planning
about
romance,
Stara.
and here I am planning murder.
That's one of my biggest regrets about Stara still, is I didn't put enough detail into her species or her backstory.
I mean, to be fair, Civ, like, I don't think everyone knows about, like, the danger that is in their midst yet.
Yeah.
Audrus is scared of them, but Audrus is also a goddamn weenie. So, like,
He's scared of everything.
that's kind of his thing. That he's a wet
Well, especially when it's something that also, like, his mom gets pissed at. He's like, oh god, I can't even go to her for help.
because he's like he's literally in the phase of, my mom says I can't play with you.
So, question: do I need to check off anything in my boxes right now, or no?
No, that doesn't happen until next time.
Okay. Well, since
Cat bastard time.
all of you, what do you? I had a broom. Wait, ratchet little thing, stop that! Promise you, it's not gonna end well if we keep this up.
Let's just wait for for the
Civ to
for
Was
deal
whatever
with their
Some kind of
bastard
menace?
cat.
whatever cat related chaos is happening to end. Just distant screaming.
It's always funny hearing a parent yelling at their children,
I know,
especially
right?
when it's like just in the distance.
Yeah.
That's what's great
Sorry.
about living here is that I get to enjoy all of like the good things about the dogs, and then when something bad happens, just like, oh well, that's up to them to deal with. You can deal
Honestly,
with that one
that's
eating poop.
yeah, I think that's what my parents say, like having grandkids is like. It's like, oh yeah, you can spoil them all you want and then send them back to their parents when they start
Yeah,
acting up.
yeah. No, I'm just the fun aunt for the dogs.
Sorry, my cats were starting to play and fight on top of the photo albums, and like, please
Oh
no.
no.
Those are
Yeah,
so
we
old.
heard. We heard.
Not on the photo album.
Wilson!
Okay, so I would like to remind everyone during this next novel chapter, your NPCs also have resolve tokens. They have the power to fuck shit up.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Wait, okay, so question about that then.
Yes.
Can I use my connections resolve token even though I don't play them? Or can
You'd
I
have
only
to
use
talk to whoever's. You'd have to talk to whoever's like in control of that character.
Yeah, you'd have to
Okay,
plan.
gotcha.
You'd have to plan with whoever is in control of that character to do that.
So like either one of them could come up with it and discuss, like the actor could discuss with the
They don't need.
controller, hey, I want to do this, or vice versa.
Well, they don't
Yeah.
need your permission once you have given them control of the character, but you are free to discuss with them, hey, it'd be cool if you did this.
Okay, so like if I wanted Caroline to use a resolve token, I could just do it.
Yes.
Yeah.
But if I wanted Anna to use the resolve token, I'd have to be like, hey, Key, you should use that to do this.
Yeah, and then
Yeah.
Key gets
Okay.
to decide.
And then
what-
I'd have
then Key gets to decide if they want to do that.
Gotcha.
Yeah. Which I am usually pretty down for anything, so
Yeah, me too.
We're getting a penalty shot. I'm gonna deafen real quick. I gotta.
What's the score right now? Ooh, Pittsburgh's down 2-1.
I'm fine.
Yeah, I don't.
Holy
I don't
shit, it's already the third period? Jesus Christ, how long have we been going already? It's 10:47. Oh my god.
Yeah, I don't know if we want to start the event chapter tonight or if we want to do a little bit of it and call it.
do we want to like do like the setup for it and then see where we are in like 30 minutes? Or is everyone too tired to do that? I would understand because y'all are ahead of me.
I work.
Yeah.
Today, so
Yeah, also I have to get up a bit earlier on Tuesdays right now.
Okay. So do we want to call it here or do we want to do the setup?
Hold on. I'm asking T something, and I need her opinion on this first.
Yeah.
Look in our chat.
Uh-oh. I don't have my thing open. Uh-oh.
I
This-
cannot stay up for much longer.
I promise you, this is important. To only.
Yes, I am down.
Then I think I can firmly say Hilda will be using a resolve token to have a meeting with Volvikov on a joint endeavor.
Oh.
Interesting.
We are
It is
officially in plotting.
Okay, it is now out of your hands though, Civ.
Oh, trust me, I know that, but I'm just letting you understand. Volbacom is my character by Finn's grace.
Okay, that
Some of the best
meeting.
plots are the ones you just set up and don't even have any direct interaction. Then it can be traced back to you.
Okay, so that won't be happening on screen at all? Or do you just not want to have it on screen yet?
On screen yet.
Okay, then you spend the token when you want it to happen.
Okay.
Sounds good.
Duly noted.
Finn, I have plans. I promise you I have plans.
But they're doing something to your dad.
I know where I want his story to end, so I don't care what plans you do in the middle. So
Get his ass.
I know where I want a story to
Okay.
end. Cue to Always Sunny title card, the one where Morgan kills her dad.
you jest, but
I mean, my plan is to have him killed at the end of this too. So either way, Finn and I are on the same plan, are on the same agenda. It's just how we get there is going to depend on who.
How we get there is going to depend on a few details.
like I said, I've got plans. I've got things in store.
Squints at all of you. I'm just in the corner
Sorry,
playing.
Dusty.
I'm just in the corner playing a silly little fruit.
Hey, so am I.
I'm playing someone that would rather party than address feelings.
What a mood.
Oh yeah.
I have someone who's trying to decide if it's worth doing the right by others or letting them all burn.
Damn.
Okay, so we are going to open next time with the novel chapter. Is there anything else that anyone wants to wrap up during the upkeep chapter? Like spending any tokens to change the way that the next novel chapter will go, and clarifying who will and will not be there.
Oh, in between things, Scarlet met a time traveler, so now she has like a car and $1 billion.
Damn.
Wow.
Which I will use a resolve token for.
Can I use a resolve token to take that all away from her?
No, I used one to get it.
And then I'm going to use another one to take it away again.
Damn it, we're tied.
The intent of the resolve token must always be respected.
Oh man.
Unfortunately.
Then I'm gonna use my resolve token to give myself the same things, but from Steph's stuff. So I'm not taking away Steph using her token, but I'm using my own token to take the things that she received.
Okay, on a more serious note, people that are gonna be at this party. So Audrus is bringing Jacob, meaning that Joy will be there as a chaperone because Jacob is underage. Regardless of whether or not.
Daniel has been invited.
So Daniel is.
Will he attend?
Daniel was likely to go anyway as Audrus's chaperone unless he gets this letter and was like, I have bad vibes. So that's up to you, Finn. Will Daniel come? Because someone needs to be Audrus's chaperone, otherwise it will need to be a different, like unnamed NPC. Because I don't know that Estrella would trust the safety of her son to Joy.
Yeah. I suppose Daniel can go.
If Daniel wants to go and just not meet with Sorrel, that's also an option.
I don't want it to be another Fen heavy episode.
No, that's fair, but also, like, if the character makes sense to be there.
Yeah.
Jasper, I don't think will be there, because I don't think Scarlet knows him.
Who?
Jasper.
Yeah.
There we go.
Oh,
I
Jasper.
think that answered.
Given he's like even more of a fop than Audris, I don't see why she'd invite him.
Jasper's only been in one scene, right? When they were getting teachings from Daniel.
Audris was also with Jasper at the party.
I don't know why I thought that was Jacob.
It was with both of them, but point being,
Okay.
there would be no reason for Jasper to be there. So both of Scarlett's girls are going to be there, I assume.
Oh yeah.
I don't see why Carolyn would be there.
Yeah, she. I think Scarlet would pick up like, "Oh, you're a bitch. I don't want you here." And you're not like gonna.
You're not
She's
even
got
like-
a
It's like-
reputation in town.
You're not even a bitch in a fun way. You're just a bitch.
Yeah.
Here's
Yeah.
the thing. Remember, like, Scarlet is like actually nice to her service and shit. So like, she hears some of the, like they share some gossip with her too.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, Carolyn being mean to the servants makes her on Scarlet's shit list.
Yeah,
Exactly.
Are you still muted, Fen?
Yeah, they just got a goal. So
Okay.
goal.
I see.
Okay,
We're now
so
tied up 2-2, 5 minutes
I
left in
cannot
the third.
imagine any reason that Volvikov would come to this pissant little party. If he thought that Estrella,
Especially
if he thought that Estrella's party was beneath him.
like it's
Unless it's
Yeah.
specifically to like, especially if Morgan made it clear that she's not coming.
like he would find out too late that Morgan like crashed the party.
Yeah,
Yeah.
precisely. And Magnus is Magnus was invited. Is Magnus gonna come?
Magnus was invited.
Please come.
I mean,
Please.
he
Whoa,
will come if
Jesus.
he's invited.
Okay, so Eve, if Magnus is going to be there and you will not be here for the next session, do we want to skip? My dog is choking in the background.
Oh my god.
Beads Pepper. She's okay.
Do we want to skip what?
The session.
It actually for next Monday I will not be available.
Oh. Okay.
So that might I think that with two people not available that might help.
Yeah.
Sorry.
I mean,
Understand.
fine by me.
No, like I'm surprised that we managed to do it like 2 Mondays in a row.
Real.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, Fen is still listening. So, okay. So, next session will be on the 10th. I will put that in the I will put that in the when's the next session channel.
Hell yeah.
But
Got it.
I guess that's it for tonight. I need to go
What?
give my dog the Heimlich apparently. Pepper, are you okay?
Oh my God. Good luck with that.
I think she's okay because she keeps like looking at me. She's not like
Okay.
continuously choking. She just like hacks up a lung and then stops and then stares at me and then does it again.
She wants you to watch.
I think Butch does that too. So I think that's just a thing dogs do.
That might just be a brachycephalic dog thing.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, good
Next
night, y'all.
session on the 10th.
Yeah.
Good
All right.
night.
Good night.